Checking 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. And welcome back, Patriots. This is a big rivalry we have here. We have Millard South against Millard West, the Q Street battle.
This is a big game for both teams here. Both teams really have some fight in their lineups this year, hoping to get off rolling really well.
Okay, starting off. Starting off for Millard West, we have Drew Dorner, number 4. That's a fly ball.
Drew had a really good game here against South on Saturday, hoping to keep it up.
Millard West has a record of 13-3, with Millard South being 11-3. Should be a really good fight here. As a classic battle between probably the two most competitive Millard high schools in baseball right now. Pitch on its way, and that's outside.
Conlon's had a really good year with 3 wins on the year and 1 save here for the Patriots.
Conlon, the starting pitcher. That's a hit out to right field. That drops. And that is Millard West's starting batter on first base.
That's huge for the Wildcats. Here, getting that first runner on, bringing up another guy that's quick and puts the ball really well in play.
Next up for Millard West, we have Maddox Fleck, number 2.
Conlon really needs to keep his pitch count low here in the early innings to get him quite a bit into the game here for the Patriots.
It's a fly ball, just foul. Beautiful day out here. Was windy and cloudy this morning, but cleared up to make great weather for this game. Pickoff move there. Hold Millard West. Scoreless in the first, hopefully.
This is a really big pitch for Conlon here. Not giving him anything too good, but something in the zone that he could possibly chase at here to get the first out of the inning.
Pitch up. Looks like another pickoff. Trying to keep Dorner on first. Honest. Excuse me, Borner. Hit to the second baseman. See if they can turn a double play here. Almost got it there.
That was a great play by Hodges, staying low on the ball, keeping it in front of him, getting the lead runner for the first out of the inning. Here, still with runner on first with 1 out here for the Wildcats.
Now batting number 5 from Millard West, Corey Kozad. The catcher from Millard West. Let's see if he can maybe advance a runner here for Millard West. It's a ball in the dirt.
Great block by Ashton right there, keeping the runner on first here in early innings.
I think that's one of the keys to victory here, not letting Millard West get easy bases. They have to keep it tight. They have to keep the balls in front of them and really make Millard West earn it.
Absolutely, as Fleck takes off, hoping to steal second, but Kozad fouls it right back into the screen.
Foul ball.
Kozad's doing a great job staying alive here for the Wildcats, hoping to move Fleck over to second. It's another pickoff attempt by Conlon, keeping Fleck on honest here. Conlon really needs to get out of this inning. A double play would really help him here. Conlon gets the strikeout, but Fleck safely steals second here on Ashton. But got the second out of the inning, which is huge to hopefully keep Conlon pitches real low this inning.
Next up for Millard West, we have the center fielder, Avery Moore. Moore has 3 triples on the season, so definitely a threat to Millard South right now. Pitch on its way. That is a foul ball.
Moffitt makes the catch. That is a great play by Moffitt, fighting the sun and still being able to catch that in a high-pressure spot right there to get Conlon out of the inning with a low pitch count there.
Patriots held in the top of the first inning. Score 0-0, and we'll be right back. Okay. Up bat from Millard South, Braden Cannon. It's a foul ball straight back. See if Ken can get on base here for a good start for the Patriots. Pitch underway.
It's a great lead by Cannon as the ball is just low as it looked. It's a great take, being patient, making his pitch count go up here in the bottom of the first inning.
Another foul ball. Hit the pole there. A little ringing sound. And the count is 1-2 with no outs. Ball in the dirt.
Another great take by Braden Cannon, being really patient, doing very well here. As the first batter, it's crucial to get on and work that count here to hopefully get the on-deck batter some more pitches to look at, see what he's got for pitches and all that stuff.
Cannon's full count here. And Cannon gets on base.
That's a great approach by Cannon. Great work by Cannon there.
It's obvious why he is one of the more common starters for the Patriots. Really smart at bat and has really good consistency getting on base. Up next for the Patriots, we have Max Hurd, number 5.
The Wildcats should be really concerned about Braden Cannon on first base already here, as he's already got 7 stolen bags on the year. And
that's a bunt laid down by Hurd. Great throw by the pitcher there to get Hurd out.
It's a great bunt by Hurd, really moving over Cannon with only 1 out, with Cam up, who is is batting 500 on the year. Really stepping up in big situations here for the Patriots.
That'll leave us with 1 out. Runner on second, and Kojal up to bat.
Cam already has 1 home run and 3 triples on the year, and that's not even counting the amount of doubles he has.
See if Kojal can get one in for the Patriots. Pitch on its way.
I think the Patriots really need to be aggressive here with Cannon on second and Cam being such a good hitter that he is, really pushing Cannon to score on a base hit here early in the game, getting some runs up.
Any ball to the outfield, and I would assume they would probably send him to home. It's a foul ball.
Kojal's already down in the count 0-2 here, but hoping he's very successful with 2 strikes, just putting that ball in play and doing real well.
It's a ball out to center field, routine catch by the center fielder, Avery Moore. And that's 2 outs for the Patriots. Up next, left fielder Braden Smith.
Braden's had a very successful year, batting .368 with 14 RBIs already, as he's hoping to add another one on here against the Wildcats with Cannon on second here.
Smith being probably the ideal player up to bat here to get an RBI and get the runner home on second. Just outside.
Smith really needs to have a very aggressive approach here, really trying to get Cannon home. I think I can't emphasize that enough. It is really important that Patriots score first and hold on to that lead already going into the second inning.
Foul ball, straight back.
That's a strikeout for Smith. Not what the Patriots wanted to end the inning here, leaving one runner on first base, the leadoff runner. Patriots really needed that in what could be a very tight ball game here. Come down to the wire here in this really good game.
And we'll be back after the pitcher's done warming up. And we're back here up next for Millard West, number 30, Nick Vanchester. It's a ball to start for the count, 1-0.
Conlon really needs to find his accuracy here to really defeat the Wildcats.
Good strike there from Conlon.
It's another great pitch by Conlon as that catches the corner.
It'll be 2-2.
Ball looked just high, but almost looked close enough to call with 2 strikes here.
Outside there. That'll make the count full. 3-2, no outs. Foul ball straight back toward the student section. Or what it looks to be. A lot of Millard West kids here.
This is a really big rivalry here in Millard that goes back a long ways.
That'll be number 30 on for Millard West.
It's not what Conlon needed to start off the inning, starting with a walk, having a runner on first. Patriots really need to help him out here, roll a double play, or stop him there at second or first base.
Now up next for Millard West, Drew Dremmer, number 25, the designated hitter. Pitch just low and outside.
From what I know about Drew's had a really good year as he's committed to Iowa here.
Pickoff.
It looks as Conlon's very worried about his runners on first base, but worked out real well for him last inning.
Swing and a miss. On deck for Millard West, number 16, Devin Jones. Another pickoff move, really trying to keep him honest. Cannot let Millard West get those big leads.
Conlon's doing a lot better this inning, controlling his pitch count and knowing what he's throwing with command here as he's trying to keep that pitch count low.
Another pick off for Conlon. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball hit to shortstop. And they'll get 1 out, but missed on first.
That's big that the Patriots at least got the lead runner. Not quite getting the trailer, but still getting 1 out here in the top of the second.
Up next, number 16, Devin Jones for Millard West. Bunt attempt, throw down, and he'll be called safe. Good throw down attempt by the catcher.
The wind is really going right now, so Patriots really need to adjust and just kind of expect where that ball is going to be, not where it's at as of that moment, as that wind's really going to take it and just move it out of the ballpark.
No balls. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And a runner on second here for Millard South against Millard West. Looks like the umpire called a timeout there. Sands something to the batter. It's a foul ball. High back.
The Patriots really don't want to go the bullpen here, as they're hoping Conley can hopefully get through 5 and get the Patriots a lead and then go into their bullpen.
Umpire called it just low there.
Pitch looked really good there for Conlon, considering that there's 2 strikes.
Great pitch by Conlon. Got a ball just in there to make it 2 outs. And a runner on second. Up next for Millard West, number 26, Jackson Williams. Their left fielder, swing and a miss for strike 1.
It looks as already in the second inning, he's gotten a lot of swings and misses versus the first inning. They're fouling the ball right back at the screen, hitting a lot of foul balls.
Pitch on its way. That's strike 2. Straight down the middle.
Conlon really got comfortable here and really made a great adjustment, really commanding the zone now.
Williams really reaching for that one to protect the count.
This is a crucial pitch for Conlon. Not hoping to get any more pitches here to really keep that pitch as low as he can here while not giving anything too good for the hitter, really just to score the runner from second here already in the top of the second.
Great pitch by Conlon there to get the third out.
Conlon looked really great there. Looked very commanding. Just all of his pitches looked good. Filling up the zone. He looked like he was throwing a decent, velocity that Millard West just could not hit very well.
We'll be right back for the bottom of the second. Up next from Millard South, we have Braden Sweet, number 1. Pitch underway. Just outside.
Sweet really needs to be patient, getting him on early here as he has a 536 on base percentage with a 458 batting average and already 10 stolen bags on the year. Overthrow by the third baseman will take Sweet to. There will be a play at third base.
Sorry, technical difficulties there on the field.
Sweet with the leadoff single. He moves to third on the throwing error.
Sweet gets the single, but moves to third on the error here for the Patriots. This is really big for the Patriots, having the first guy on third with Grant Rankin, who really kind of struggled last game against West, going 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, but looking to hoping to keep like how he did games before that going, and hopefully settling in a little bit, not taking it too mental here in scoring Sweet here from third.
Up next for the Patriots, we have Grant Rankin. Just outside there. 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. Runner on third.
Rankin really needs to be patient here, make him throw him a strike, hopefully get on for the sophomore J.D. Moffitt to do some damage. Another great take by Grant. The count is 3-0. Hopefully he can get a fastball right down the middle, do something with it, and score that runner from third.
Pitch outside. And that'll be a walk for Rankin. Looks like the catcher's going out to talk to the pitcher right now.
The Patriots really need to capitalize off this moment, having runners on first and third with no outs already here in the bottom of the second inning here for the Patriots.
Bunt attempt. Up next for Millard South, we have J.D. Moffitt. Moffitt, one of Millard South's better hitters here, batting a 3.5 ERA. Excuse me, a 2.08.
That was a real close play by the Wildcats, making a good throw over to first base.
Foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and third, with no outs here for the Patriots.
The Patriots being really careful at what they do here with Grant. Hopefully not catch him out at second, as he's not the fastest guy on the team, but still able to run the outfield real well.
And that's going to cost Millard West, as they have been trying to pick off the runner at first, and that will leave
On the throwing error. Sweet score.
That's 1 run here for the Patriots already in the bottom of the second inning with a runner on third with no outs here for J.D. Moffitt that has a 1-1 count, hoping to do some even more damage here as they already have won.
leaves Rankin on third. Up next, number 17 for the Patriots, Ashton Georges. Excuse me, we are still on.
Moffitt goes out swinging, now bringing up Ashton Georges.
Moffitt down on strikes. Now batting number 17, Ashton Georges, the catcher.
Patriots still have a chance with only 1 out and a runner on third. Ashton just really needs to put a ball in play, something preferably out of the infield, as the infield looks like they're going to try and catch him at home here in the bottom of the second.
Infield playing almost in the grass. Hoping for a grounder to throw back to home to get Rankin out. That's strike 2 there.
2.
Georges behind the count, 0-2 now with 1 out. Runner on third. Pitch underway. Inside.
Tony does a 2-2.
It's a foul ball on the first baseline. Millard South leading 1-0 over Millard West. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out.
Looked like a very delayed call there by the umpire, choosing to strike out Ashton. Now bringing up Braden Hodges, who's had a tremendous year as his first year of varsity, really stepped up here for the Patriots.
Pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Strike there. Frederickson. Close call there. Was called a ball on the inside. Millard West really needing to get out of this. Pitch counts going up and up.
It's a full count with 2 outs. It's a big pitch here for the Wildcats. And they will walk him to put runners on first and third here with 2 outs here for the Patriots. In the bottom of the second have already scored 1.
Bring up the top of the order.
Top of the order, number 10, Pregame.
Braden Cannon. See if Cannon can get an RBI here to score Rankin on third. Pitcher steps off. Strike 1 there. Pickoff move.
Count moves to 0-2 here with 2 outs. Braden Cannon really needs to put a ball in the outfield. A single will score 1, and then hopefully move that runner over to third.
Straight back. Pitch underway. High there.
Hodges steals second base here for the Patriots, putting runners on second and third here with 2 outs.
Good save by the catcher. really had to jump up for that one to keep ranking on third base. Runners on second and third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another foul ball there, straight back.
No matter what happens, Cans had a really good at bat, making the pitcher throw some pitches, moving his pitch count up, hoping to get into the Wildcats bullpen real early into this game.
And that will make a full count, 3-2.
That is a home run by Braden Cannon. He got every piece of that ball, scoring 2 on top of his run, and that'll move the score to 4-1 here, or 4-0 here in the bottom of the second inning.
What an absolute shot by Cannon there, putting Patriots up early over West, 4-0.
He really got every piece of that ball, and that was really clutch with 2 outs. That's really what the Patriots needed here to spark an offense and just get everything going here for the Patriots.
Have a little 2-out rally here for the Patriots. Up next, number 5, Max Hurd. See if he can continue the energy from Cannon and that home run. Not only is Millard West going to be in some pitching trouble here later in the game, it's a big energy swing toward Millard South, giving them energy to carry through over the next few innings. There's a strike there. Not only energy, but a hefty lead here in the top of the third. Excuse me, the bottom of the second.
Righties really have a big advantage today as the wind is blowing towards left field pretty well right now. But that will end the inning, striking out Max Hurd. But Patriots now lead 4-0 here in a game that we really need redemption in as the rivalry goes on.
And we'll be right back from Millard South Media. And we're back here. Up first for Millard West, Peyton Moore, number 12 here. Great start, 0-2. Millard West really needing to get something going here in the top of the third to really respond to a big inning in the bottom of the second by the Patriots, scoring 4. And ball hit to the shortstop.
P6 charge.
Little off target. He tried to get the tag but couldn't, and that will put a Millard West runner on first base. Up next for Millard West, top of the lineup, number 4,
Up top
Drew
for the Wildcats.
Borner.
Warner.
Good save by the catcher. Pickoff. Runner could be in a pickle here. Great play there
Moore is tagged out on the attempted steal.
by number 8, Cam Kozel. Faked a throw and got the tag for the first out at the top of the third.
Wanna know the count to Warner.
Kozel being a great player for Millard South, committed to Vanderbilt. Counts 1-1. It's a ball outside. Two and two now. A nice strike by Grady. Swing and a miss. Ball was dropped by the catcher, so just had to make a quick throw down the first, and that'll be 2 outs in the top of the third for the Patriots. Up next from Millard South, number 2, Maddox Fleck, shortstop for Millard West. See if he can start things off here. Maybe a 2-out rally just like the Patriots did in the bottom of the second. Pitch underway, just high. Just outside there. If you're just tuning in, Millard South leads 4-0 over Millard West. Count is now 2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. Great turnout in the crowd today. A lot of students from Millard West and Millard South showing up to support. Pitch underway, just high and outside. Great strike there by Garati, and that will finish the top of the third. And we'll be right back from Millard South Media. Thank you for watching. We're back here from Millard South Media. Up next for Millard South,
Play Cam Kozel.
number 8, Cam Kozel. Looks like the ball caught the ump there. Hopefully he's okay. Got to be tough when you're behind the plate there. Much respect to all the umpires. And we're ready to go here. Pitch on its way. That's a strike there. And that was called foul. An absolute bomb out to left field
1, strike 2.
from Kozel. I think the wind took that one a little at the end there. Would have been maybe a triple or inside the park. Right on the line there if it was called fair. And that'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes, and no outs. 1 straight by the second baseman, and that will put the leadoff runner for Millard South on first, number 8, Cam Kozel. And up next, we have a number 14, Braden Smith. We'll see if number 10, Dylan Driesel, is going to throw over to first here. Seems to have a name for himself with throwing over. And that's a bomb. And that is gone. Number 14, Braden Smith. That's the second home run of the game. Patriots are really taking advantage of the pitching. An outstanding performance from the Patriots. That's going to score 2 here, bringing the Patriots up even more, 6-0 over Millard West. An outstanding performance by the Patriots. And if you're Millard West, you just have to power through. You can't let the momentum get to you. And a great hit there by Braden Smith. Up next, number 1, Braden Sweet.
Braden Sweet steps in.
Patriots really showing they want to win this game, coming out early with a big lead, 6-0 over Millard West. Patriots really making a name for themselves, beating big teams this year. Just came off of a win against Creighton Prep. Creighton Prep has swept almost everyone they've played this year. And Patriots looking really good to beat West on a roll here. That's a swing and a miss.
Sweet down on strikes. Now batting number 3.
Sweet went down on strikes there. Up next, number 3, Grant Rankin. Batting a 172 here. Went for a bunt and got a hit by pitch to put him on first. Not sure if that's what he wanted, but he got on base either way. Looking like he's trying to jog it off there. Millard West having a meeting at the mound. Trying to calm the pitcher down. Up next for Millard South, number 18, J.D. Moffitt. If you haven't checked out our Instagram or Twitter, make sure to do so, either right now or after the stream. Great place to stay updated with Millard South and the events that are going on. Looks like Millard West is coming out of that little huddle they had. And we'll get back to the game here. Pitch underway. That's fouled straight back here.
Strike to Moffitt.
Nice strike there. Millard West really needing to keep the pitch count low in this inning. And most definitely not let Patriots score any more runs as they're already up 6-0.
Down on strikes. 2 outs on the board. Now batting the catcher, number 17.
In the bottom of the third.
Georges.
Now batting number 17 for the Patriots, Ashton Georges. And that is a hit on the first base line. A diving catch by the right fielder, Devin Jones. Looked like he snow coned that one. As you can see, the white of the ball on the tip of the glove there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's what the Patriots, that's what Millard West needed right there.
call your attention to the pitcher's mound. Coach Gary and Coach Fry will greet the family of At this time, we'd ask the Farrells to turn and face the outfield.
I'd like to call your attention. We'd like to honor Tanner Farrell, Dad Jason, Mom Tiffany, and sisters Taylor and Tatum.
That hangs in right field is the Tanner TF. It's a way of always honoring Tanner's love for life, sports, and baseball. He will be part of our Millard South family and this field always. We'd also remind you that an identical banner has been hung at the Millard West field.
A banner has been hung in their name. We'd like to thank the Farrells and their friends and family, as well as the Millard West community and beyond, for coming out tonight.
For coming out tonight as a show of unity.
To show unity and to share the moment of honor of Tanner's life and legacy.
And his legacy. We will have a moment of silence.
Moment of silence here.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
We couldn't quite get it on camera, but there will be a banner hung in right field with TF in a light blue
We'll be playing down here for you, buddy.
to honor Tanner
At the end of the game,
and his family.
also going to be a
Also will be an identical banner
ceremony that's,
at the Millard West field.
well, I'll just let you watch it at the end. Says something about Tanner. A group honoring him at the end of the game will be the Youth for Christ movement. Well, as Tanner would probably say, let's play some baseball. Let's move to the fourth inning here.
And we will get back to baseball here shortly from Millard South Media. Millard South against Millard West. Up next for the Wildcats, number 5, Corey Kozad, the catcher for Millard West. If you're just tuning in here, Patriots lead 6-0 over Millard West. 2 balls, no strikes, and no outs. Ball fouled straight back there.
Two and one to count.
Ball hit to right field. That drops.
Base hit to shallow right. It's a runner at first.
And that'll put a Millard West runner at first.
Bring up number 18, Avery Moore.
Up next for Millard West, number 18, Avery Moore, center fielder. That's what Millard West needed. Starting batter on first base. And another hit for Millard West. Moore putting it just over the shortstop's head.
Single to left field. For Moore, this runner's
To left field. That'll put runners on first and second. Up next, number 30,
now batting number 30,
Nick Vanchester. That'll be a pass ball. Advancing runners to second and third. No outs. 1 ball.
lanes to second, third.
Millard West, another hit. Hot fly. Set one to tag, and that'll be
Sacrifice fly.
1 for Millard West, putting them on the board.
That scored
Millard South has 6. Millard West has 1.
Moore.
The runner at third.
1 out. Now batting designated hitter number 28, Drew Dermer.
Up next for Millard West, number 28, designated hitter, Drew Dermer. Excuse me, Drummer. Millard West having a strong start for the top of the 4th inning. See if they can continue that little momentum that they have needed here, as Patriots had 2 big innings in the bottom of the 2nd and the bottom of the 3rd. Looking to respond. That's another base hit for Drummer,
Single.
and that'll score another one for Millard West.
Moore scores on.
Sorry for the typo there on the scoreboard.
Now batting number 16, Devin Jones.
Technical difficulties as usual. Now batting number 16 from Millard West, Devin Jones, their right fielder. Runner on first, and 1 out. That's another hit from Millard West. Snuck between the shortstop and third baseman, putting runners on first and second. Millard West looking strong here in the top of the fourth, already scoring 2. Trying to make this a competitive game here. Up next for Millard West.
A.J. Cutter now batting. It's hitting for Northwest.
Number 7, A.J. Tauber. Number 7, Tauber taking the place of Jackson Williams, number 26. Scoreboard isn't liking me right now. And that's another wild ball, putting runners on second and third.
Runners advance on the wild pitch.
Millard West really looking to get out of this. I'm sure wants to keep a solid lead here. That's a strike there. Straight down the middle. Bunt attempt. Three balls, 1 strike, and 1 out for the Patriots. Pitch on the way. Just outside there. And that is going to be bases loaded for Millard West. Not promising for the Patriots, but looking really good for Millard West right now. Looks like Patriots are going to have a little meeting at the mound to really restart here. Up next for Millard West is going to be Peyton Moore, the first baseman. And we'll be right back here for Millard South Media. We have Peyton Moore up to bat. Bases loaded. 1 out. Let's see if Millard West can capitalize on the bases loaded. Maybe get some runs here. Windy one out here today. Ball outside. Counts 2-1. Crowder really just has to calm down and throw strikes to get him out of this jam.
Count even is 2-2.
Swing and a miss there. Be 2-2. Check swing there, but didn't go. That'll make the count full. Big pitch here from Millard South. Do not want to walk one home right now. Getting right into it, and a great pitch by Grotti.
Moore is down swinging for the second out of the inning. Brings this up top for Millard West. Number 4, Drew.
I'll make it 2 outs, bases loaded. Up next for Millard West, Top of the lineup, Drew Borner. Oh, 1 for the count. Nice job getting ahead in the count there. It's what they needed. Pitch on its way. And that'll be just foul. Another foul ball there. For Borner. Patriots just trying to get out of this jam. Not let Millard West get too many scores back here.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Another foul ball there. Great at bat here for Borner. Counts 1 and 2. 2 outs. Pitch underway. That'll be a swing. And that'll be out 3 for the Patriots. Force out at second. Exactly what the Patriots needed there. Getting out of that inning, getting out of that jam, and not letting Millard West do too much damage. We'll be right back with the Millard South Media for the bottom of the 4th.
2 runs. Number 4, Pregame.
Back here. Up next for Millard South, number 4, Braden Hodges. With a strike straight down the center. Takes 1. Just tuning in. Patriots lead 6-2 over Millard West. Bottom of the 4th inning.
Strike 2.
Strike 2. Umpire having a wide strike zone tonight. It's a bouncer right over the third baseman's head. And that'll be a base hit
Back single, 2 shallow.
for Hodges.
So it's Hodges
Up next, top of the order, Braden Cannon. See if Cannon can get something going here for the Patriots. With Hodges on first. Good stop there by the catcher. Overthrow by the pitcher, and that'll put Hodges on second. Hodges is actually going to third. Aggressive move by the Patriots that paid off. Really taking advantage of that mistake there and putting Hodges in scoring position with Cannon up to bat. See if Cannon can get an RBI here. And he will with a hit straight up center right past the shortstop. Bring Hodges in, making it 7-2 for the Patriots. Patriots keep increasing that lead over Millard West. Up next for the Patriots, number 5, Max Hurd. Bunt attempt for Hurd. Catcher throws back to first. And Cannon will be safe. Cannon stealing. Throw down. And umpire will call him safe. Nice steal by Cannon.
Cannon safely into second on the stolen base.
Braden Cannon, number 10, one of the better base runners for Millard South with now 8 stolen bases on the season. If I were Millard West, I would really be expecting him to steal again. Two balls, no strikes and no out. Another bunt attempt here by Hurd. See him if he can just get Cannon over to third base in a solid scoring position.
Three and one to count.
3 balls, 1 strike. Hurd lays down a bunt on the third baseline. And a Hurd will get on first going to second, and that'll bring Cannon home for an RBI bunt. Hurd now going to third. Aggressive move by Hurd, plays off, and that will be a bunt that ends up in a triple. It's a rare sight to see.
Scores Cannon on the play.
Small errors by Millard West, and Millard South really just taking advantage of him. Up next from Millard South, number 8, Cam Koljul. And that'll make it 8-2, Millard South, I mean. And another runner in scoring position for Millard South. Millard South being really aggressive on the base running tonight, and it's paying off for them. Millard West just needs to find a way to stop it. Pitch outside. Nice stop by the catcher there. Little wild pitch. High outside. Pitch underway. Another one.
3-1 to count.
Could be intentional to see if they can get her to jump a little too far. See if they can get an easy first out here. That's going to cost them dearly with putting Cam Kozel on first base. Runners on first and third. Up next, number 14, Braden Smith. And they will have a meeting at the mound. I would assume a change of pitching if I was Millard West.
No outs on board.
And my assumption will be correct, as it looks like number 20 for Millard West is going to take a few warm-up pitches here. Tyler Spreitzer. Sorry if I butchered that last name. And we'll be right back from Millard South Media with Millard South leading 8-2 over Millard West. Back here from Millard South Media. Up next, number 14, Braden Smith. Millard West with a pitching change just now. Seeing if they can slow down the Patriots scoring here. It's a nice first strike comes in there. Just high. Count will be 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and third. Inside there
Ball, 1 strike.
for Smith. And it's a hit to the shortstop. Got 1 out there. Millard South also scoring 1.
Supposedly forced out at second.
Max Hurd scoring there.
Crosses the plate. Goes with
And that will bring up
first.
number 1, Braden Sweet.
Not batting. Number 1, Braden Sweet, the DH.
Strike there. Stolen base and called him out. Braden Smith got called out there on an attempted stolen base. Really good throw by the catcher. And that'll be 2 outs with Sweet up to bat.
The box, number 1, Sweet.
And Sweet looking for a little bouncer to shortstop. And a nice play by the shortstop to retire the side.
Two runs, 1 hit.
Patriots leading 9-2 over Millard West. We'll be right back here for Millard South Media. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. Back on air. As a hit by pitch for Anderson. That's catcher number 5, Corey Kozad. Now batting number 18, Avery Moore for Millard West. Took that hit by pitch like a champ, getting hit in the upper back there. Runner on first, 1 out. Avery Moore up to bat, number 18. Center fielder from Millard West. Pitch in the way. Two and two for the count. Anderson just looking for a strike here to get 2 outs. Runner on first. And that is out of here. Avery Moore, the center fielder, bombed one out to the left field, and that's going to be a home run, scoring 2 for Millard West, bringing the score 9-4. With the Patriots leading, Millard West having a home run here, trying to shift the momentum back toward them.
Right to the plate, number 30. Nick. Pitcher.
Up next, number 30, Nick Van Tescher. Strike there for Anderson. Patriots still up by 5, but that could change very quickly as Millard West is starting to get some momentum here. On offense. Foul ball up first base line. Make the count 1 and 2 for the Patriots. Be a ball. They have to count 3 and 2. That'll be a pop fly. Looks foul. The count will remain full with the 1 out. In the top of the 5th inning. Ball flung straight back. Nick really putting up a fight here. Try to stay alive to keep the Millard West momentum moving. Another foul ball. Anderson really needs to dig in here. Get that second out for the Patriots. Count is still full. Pitch underway. And that's a strike 3 for Anderson. Nick thought it was a walk, but umpire said no, sir. Great pitch there by Anderson. Up next, number 28, Drew Dermer. Designated hitter for Millard West. Ball just low on the outside. Two and 0, 2 outs. Anderson really needs to find the strike zone here. Cannot give up another base hit or even a walk at this point. That'll be inside for Dermer. Making the count 3 balls, no strikes, and 2 outs. Wind's picking up here a little, blowing the dirt around. That's a nice strike there, straight up the middle for Anderson. That's a little high there. German down to first. Up next for Millard West. Number 16, Devin Jones, the right fielder. Runner at first. 2 outs, down by 5. In the top of the 5th. Millard West really has to be aggressive here on the bases. Needs to really take advantage of every chance they get to get a run in. Good pitch by Anderson for a strike. Make the count 1-1. Anderson started out really strong, now struggling here a little. Really just trying to find the strike zone. Could cause problems for the Patriots later on, but let's see if he can recover, and that's going to be a stolen base. Thrown down. Safe by a mile, though.
Remember that in second on the stolen base.
Counts 2-2 with 2 outs. Anderson looking for a strikeout here. Great pitch to the second baseman. Just an easy throw. Nice snag by the first baseman, number 18, J.D. Moffitt. And that will be sending us to the bottom of the 5th inning. Patriots leading 9-4 over Millard West. We'll be right back with Millard South Media. Please stay tuned.
On one hit.
Up next for the Patriots, number 3, Grant Rankin. First pitch strike. Count's going to be 0-2 now. One and two now. That's a ball in the dirt right by the catcher. And that's a hit straight up center field. And that was a great catch by the Millard West center fielder, Avery Moore. First out of the inning. Now up next, number 18, the first baseman, J.D. Moffitt. Let's see if he can get things going here for the Patriots. That's just foul. They're up the third base line for Moffitt. One strike, one out, and no runners on. Another foul ball for Moffitt, making good contact, just can't center the ball. The wind is going to make it really interesting for any pop flies to the outfield. As we've seen with 3 home runs here in the game. Can be a blessing or a curse. And that'll be a strikeout for Moffitt to make it 2 outs. Up next, Ashton Georges, the catcher. Number 17 for the Patriots. And that's a pop fly to center fielder Avery Moore. And that'll bring us to the top of the 6th inning. Millard West having a good bottom of the 5th inning there. With 0 runs scored by the Patriots. Patriots just need a hold on defense now. Hoping Anderson can get in the groove and get some strikeouts. It's been a pitcher's game today, with really the only runs scored are off of home runs. We'll be right back from Millard South Media after this short break. Back here, if you haven't already, check out the Corner Kick. Millard's best sports bar, located just down the street of 138th and P. It offers Omaha's best fajitas, phenomenal street tacos, and a private party room, locally owned by Millard residents who proudly support Millard South Athletics. Next time you want excellent food at a great price, visit the Corner Kick at 138th and P. Great food there, highly recommend. Great sponsors from Millard South Media. Let's get right back into the game here. Patriots leading 9-4. We have foul tip. Starting off. And that will be a line drive straight down third base line. And that will be a single for number 7. A.J. Tabor. And that brings up number 12, Peyton Moore, the first baseman for Millard West. Millard West looking really strong with having their leadoff guys on first. Let's see if they can continue this, as Logan Anderson just needs to really get something going here on the mound, and that's going to be a steal throwdown. Close call, but he was safe at second. Cam Kojal there tried to make the tag on his foot, but he got there just in time. And Logan Anderson, just the nerves getting to him as he makes a wild throw into the outfield, trying to pick up the guy at second. Anderson just has to really forget about the runners right now and focus on getting strikes, as he's not been consistent the past inning. Nothing's going to matter if you can't get strikes. And there's a strike for him. That'll bring 2 strikes with no outs and a runner at third. Pitch underway, and that'll be a foul ball straight back. That'll be a drop third strike, tagged by the catcher. Be 1 out, runner at third. Up next for Millard West, top of the lineup, Drew Borner, second baseman. Patriots got to be careful here with the start of the lineup. And that was called a ball. Looked good, but got to respect the umpire's call here. And that is going to be a score for Millard West on a wild pitch. And that'll make it 5-9. Millard West really just creeping and crawling here to see if they can come back against Millard South. And that's a little pop up for a foul ball. And that is deep center field. Nice catch by the center fielder there. The second out of the inning. Up next for Millard West, number 2, Maddox Fleck, shortstop. Millard South looks like they have someone in the bullpen already, warming up. That's going to be a pop fly. And that's going to be a fair ball. And that will be a double for Maddox Fleck.
A double for Fleck. That'll bring to the plate number 5, Corey Kozak.
Looked foul there, but I think hit off the left fielder's glove and went fair. Up next, number 5, Corey Kozad. With a runner on second here. Millard West already scoring 1 on the top of the 6th. That's a strike there to make the count 0-1. And that's a pop fly. Caught by the first baseman, J.D. Moffitt. And that will bring us to the bottom of the 6th inning. This is Millard South Media. We'll be right back after this short break. Back here on Millard South Media. Up next, Braden Hodges, number 4 for the Millard South Patriots. That'll be a ball for the first pitch at the bottom of the 6th. Patriots looking to get on the board here a little. Increase the lead as we have another typo on the scoreboard. It's not cooperating with me today, apparently. And that's a hit, just foul. First base line. Counts 2-1. Pitch underway. And that's a hit out to center field. Routine catch by the center fielder, Avery Moore. Seems to be busy tonight. And that'll retire. Hodges. And I'll bring up Braden Cannon, top of the order here, number 10. Nice little pop fly back for a foul ball. Patriots don't need a score here as long as they can turn it up on defense and hold Millard West. They're still sitting at a comfy lead with 4. But I have no doubt Millard West could turn that around in the top of the 7th. Pitch underway. And that will be a foul ball over the fence in the left field, it would seem. Counts going to be 1-2 with 1 out. Cannon up to bat. And that'll be pop fly, center field. Running back and caught again by Avery Moore. The center fielder. Now batting for the Patriots, number 5, Max Hurd. Maybe another little 2-out rally here, like they did in the bottom of the 2nd earlier. See if Hurd can get on base here for the Patriots. And that'll be low and inside. Outside there. Count's going to be 2-0. 2 outs. And Hurd up to bat. Hurd batting a .341 on the season. And that's going to be a little popper straight to the second baseman, and that'll retire Hurd. And that'll be the end of the 6th inning, going into the top of the 7th. Patriots leading 9-5 over Millard West. Let's see if they can hold for another win for the Millard South Patriots.
Due up here for Millard West in the top of the 7th. Avery Moore, Nick Van Teicher, and 28, Drew Dreher.
Welcome back. We have a pitching change for Millard South. Braden Cannon,
Third base now.
who's at third base.
Somebody's over there on the left.
Seeing if he can finish this one out for the Patriots. At the bat for Millard West, though, number 18, Avery Moore, the center fielder. Been very active in center field tonight with a lot of pop flies. Patriots just looking to hold here.
Into the batter's box for Millard West.
Can give up one or two, but that's probably not preferred. That's going to be a foul ball straight back. Put him ahead in the count. And that will be a pop fly out to center field. Have to call it. Looked like a little collision there, but it was caught. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Hard ball. Both could have had it. Wind really took it over to right field. Up next, for Millard West, number 30, Nick Van Tester. And he will be retired. It's a nice play by the second baseman, number 4, Braden Hodges.
Folks in the peanut gallery, if you pick up your shells, thank you.
Be 1-0 there. Patriots getting 2 quick outs here. 2 fly balls. Excuse me, 1 fly ball and 1 ground out. That'll be the strike here, making the count 1-1.
Good 1 to count.
Up to bat for Millard West, Drew Dramer.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs.3, that's the ball game.
Strike 3. Patriots will win 9-5 over Millard West.
And the Millard West Wildcats 5. All right, folks, might want to just stick around.
Great game there. Patriots really showing up
Additional honor.
and winning the rivalry between Millard South and Millard West.
Tribute to
And we're going to stay live here as there's going to be a tribute, a balloon release for Tanner Farrell.
handshakes. We kind of strategically planned this because we wanted to wait until
The Youth for Christ organization donated 100 balloons for this tribute.
high. Tanner could see them. But they will fly over Ralston as well. Now, we haven't figured out how to get them to fly over Millard West, but we'll have to see. The earth is round. Okay, so we've got some players here.
There are going to be some players that are going to
You know, this whole thing is a tribute to the Millard community.
possibly release the balloons.
They care for their baseball and they care for their players. They always have, no matter the school. And Alston as well. It's been a long time partner in the whole Omaha baseball scene. So proud of all of Tanner stands for, and our memory and tribute to him. All right.
Still trying to figure out the logistics of releasing balloons. Seems to be quite difficult for some people. The wind probably making it even harder, as we already have some balloons that are escaping, sadly.
Now, I would say that if you are a young child or a small person, if you start to get carried away, let go of the balloon. Get my drift? We don't want you drifting. Oh, this is great, isn't it? What I'm really proud of is nobody's inhaling the helium. All right, I think we're kind of getting people out
Almost
here.
there.
Spread out a little bit.
Lots of people on the field now, as the balloons are getting ready to be released.
Okay, so here's how it's going to go. There's 3 outs in an inning, so I'm going to count down from 3, and we're going to release them on 1. Fair enough? So batter up, here we ready? Balloons up.
Okay, we're gonna have a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Let it go! Yes.
And we're releasing all the balloons into the air, letting them fly into the sky.
Tanner, these are for you.
Balloons obviously for Tanner. It's hard to see with a gray sky and white balloons.
All right,
And we have a couple that just aren't making it.
I don't know if those are going to make Ralston. Kind of don't think so. But there's an awful lot of Millard that are going to see him. Or they're going to think it's a lot of hail. Ladies and gentlemen,
And that is going to be it for the stream.
Farrell,
Thank you for watching, everyone.
God bless you.
This has been Jonathan Spieler as the announcer.
For your strength and grace in modeling
Thank you to everyone who showed up.
tragedies of these last days.
And again, Millard South winning over Millard West,
To Millard West,
9-5.
parents and players that helped
Have a great rest of your night.